It's the Sorcery Contested Realm Hate It or Play It. Today we're looking at Rest in Peace. It costs 5 mana and requires 2 Earth Threshold. Rest in Peace is an elite aura of grave permanence, and it reads, whenever a spirit or undead minion occupies affected land sites, burrow it. So Rest in Peace reminds me a lot of Mariner's Curse. However, Rest in Peace is a lot worse in most ways and a little better in some ways. Where Rest in Peace is permanent, Mariner's Curse returns to your hand, so Rest in Peace is something that is going to stay on the battlefield and continue to remove your opponent's minions. They are both auras, which are played at the intersection of 4 squares on the grid, so this occupies a 2x2 space, which is a pretty big portion of the map. However, Rest in Peace, in the way that is really worse, is that it only affects undead and spirits. And specific minion type removal is generally never that good. And that makes it to where Rest in Peace, its best hopes are really ever to be a sideboard card, or in Sorcery's case, a card that goes in your collection. And in Sorcery, the collection just being what they call in the rules your sideboard. And it actually can be interacted with. So if you do put this in your collection, there are cards that you can play that just let you pull out of it when you need to. However, the new set Gothic may bring undead and spirits to the forefront. I expect that there's definitely going to be an undead archetype in Gothic that really pushes that to the forefront. Whether that's good or not remains to be seen. If it is, or spirits, so let's not forget the spirits. There are already some spirit shenanigans that have been going on with Nimbus Djinn, and if this gets a little more support, it could also see a boost in power, I think. So Rest in Peace could become very relevant depending on the meta, and Rest in Peace could also make it kind of hard for those new undead and spirit decks to come to the forefront because it would be such a good counterpiece to those. And if you are playing against those minion types, this is really, really good. So after Gothic drops in end of October, November, into this year, whenever it does, make sure, if you're planning on trying out some spirits or undead, you're going to want to be sure to bring along a Dispel or a Disenchant to get rid of this. But there are going to be a lot of decks that are not undead or spirits, and that's why Rest in Peace will probably still just remain a sideboard piece at best. So I'm going to give it a hate it. Let me know what you think in the comments. Give me a like if you agree.